Hello adorables, welcome to my channel everyone. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Look how much work I got done on my dinosaur. I am seriously worried about his eyeball and what's going to go on in there. That yellow, yeah, I messed up and I had to paint over with that dark color. I don't know, there's a lot of little lines in there. So I went back over these because they look real blotchy. And I was having the light on from underneath. And it's hard to paint that way, but it's easier to see the numbers and everything. But for working on this big part, I don't know. Sometimes I turn the light on and sometimes it's off. Because, But it's not making me work any better. Either way. So I just did these purples here. Looks like I need to go over it again. I don't know. That's not supposed to be there. And then I put a dot in the middle of it. I don't know why. I don't know. And I think I put the wrong color on that one. Well, it's okay. I think it's okay because you're not really going to get up close to look. That's because I'm showing you. Here, I did this wrong. Okay. All this dark blue inside of here was supposed to be the purple. And I realized what I was doing when I was going around these, highlighting those spots, doing detail around it. And I realized what I did. I was like, oh no. So I just decided to make like a cave or something inside, just something different because you can't go over with the lighter color. It's not going to look right. So I was just leave it alone and do it like that. It's okay. Because those look like waterfall. I don't know what color's coming next. 17 is this purple. There's a lot of lines, and somewhere I was working, and I just, I didn't do good here at all. So I might go over that in the red again. Oh, this is wrong, because this was supposed to be this color, and I started painting that one that color, and I was like, well, I'll leave some stuff around it, and then, make it shadowy or something. And then what goes around here, that's 21. And that's this light purple here will go around the outside. I was working on something and said, screw it. I made the rock so small. I went over it with the pink. So then I had to keep going over it because the color was dark. And before I knew it, it's really not a rock anymore. I don't know. It's this poop. Yeah, mistakes have been made. Over here, I gotta get this better. I gotta touch up that. Okay, let's do something. Like what? What do I want to do? Let's do number 9. How's 9 down here? We could get number 9. Let's get number 9. Put this back. Oh, it's 21, not 12. 17. I'm going to get the 9. Is that what I said? Okay, 9 is this orange. That's pretty. Let's get you in your holder. Okay. See, I'm tempted to put the light on for you. I think I should move that whole damn thing. I don't need it. I don't know why I'm keeping it under there. How many days I work on this? Because I know I just did like a half an hour or something the first day when I made that video. I think I came back to it twice. I'll have to check and see when I uploaded that video because today is Tuesday. Yep, it's Tuesday. Garbage goes out tonight. I don't have any cigarettes. That's okay. Let me get a drink. Okay. I need a brush. It's going to be a little one. I want a little one, not too little. Is this okay? Oh, those blue brushes. Remember this brush? That didn't come with this. This nice one came with this. This is from House Art. Look at that nice one. I didn't even use that yet. I have another one. I got a couple. No, those are from a Temu paint by number that I got. And it comes so crunched up. This one came in a nice box. And look how flat it is. You know, look how flat this is. But the one I got from Temu is so crunched, I still haven't been able to try it. And it's going to take a lot of time and effort to do it. So do I want to do it on a messed up canvas? I'll show you the box this came in. Just to show you, you know, it came with a frame. A wooden frame. I should show you that again too. Not the plate, that's okay. You put 4 of these together. Anyway, I already did a promo on this. it's not a promo, it's Dobby's lickable parts. You know, if I'm eating something, I give her the plate and let her lick it. That's her remains. Just means she got something good. Okay, what number? 9. And where is the 9? Well, I give myself credit for distracting myself from the television. I guess I'm supposed to wet this before I use them because they're hard on the tips. But I don't want to. It'll get there eventually. And what is that? That's more 3. No. Yeah, it is. No. That's a 19. Maybe I should do that orange too. I don't know what it is. What are these? That says 14. What? I got 9. Well, maybe some of them can be 9s. I like this orange. That says 14. That says 20. That says 21. What is that? That's a 21. 21 is a purple. What is that? That's the 9. That's the 14. 14 is green. Whatever. I don't know why. We'll just... Oh, did I touch it? Did. Oh, 9. Is this big piece up here? Am I brushed in there? Yeah. Yeah, so the news is awful. I can't believe It's going so slow, though, because I've seen the build-up well over a decade. I've been onto this plan. Been watching it unfold. It got real intense when they opened the borders. They deceived the American people. How many people still believe that Michelle Obama is a woman? And Biden. How many think that was just Joe Biden? Huh? Like they didn't have him doped up. This video is for entertainment purposes only. When the one person that was representing the White House at a press conference referred to the president as she. That was a great one. Talk about a Freudian slip. That was when Biden and Kamala. I'm going to turn it this way because if I got paint on my lamp. If I turn it the other way, I'll end up putting my arm on it or any of these 9s. What's that one? It's down here. That's a 3. Okay. So then we're going to come right here. Okay. It's not even on the camera. There it is. It's over here. Yeah, they're taking down the country. They have to dismantle everything for a new world order. Every government, every religion, every economy. And we're right in it. And this is how it goes down. And the mark of the beast, now that Elon is on the side that makes fucking sense to me, I think we could see that picture, can't we? Yeah. See, what they did, they made deals with Mexico. And Mexico is making a lot of fucking money. But people wouldn't know that. What are they doing with all the money? I mean, America has been getting robbed. If you're not listening to Trump, maybe you wouldn't know that. If you don't watch the news, where he's telling you where all this money is being taken from. It's like you realize that homelessness it never had to happen. It never had to fucking happen. Veterans. The government isn't for us. And people accept that that's just the way it is. And, hey, we like these people, so let them lead us. And it's like, no, it's the them that's fucking up the show and stealing all the fucking money and educating our kids so that when they become adults, they're indoctrinated into this belief system that I sure the fuck wasn't taught that, you know? Propaganda. with Disney and in the school systems, no matter how hard, because that's law-abiding American citizens. We're telling the schools, hey, you know, we don't want this taught to our children, and they just turned a blind eye and said, we don't give a fuck. We're going to do it anyway. So all that was in vain. All that for years. I've seen so many things about the parents complaining to the school system. So why is Trump taking down the Department of Education, you know, tearing it? This is what he's doing because they have infiltrated us to this ridiculousness. And if everybody followed along and everybody became gay, how are we reproducing? How do we carry on? You know, we'll just take that person's kids so we can raise them like ours. Oh, is that how you do it? Yeah, and then we'll get the government to fucking pay. Yeah, and you get a check coming in for every kid that you want to take care of. You get paid to do that. Oh, well, the kids will be in the future. They will be grown. Maybe they don't even have to be kids. They're probably taking the teenage years or something. I don't know, but they're going to be grown in artificial wombs. They're doing away with a woman. What is a woman? They can't answer the question because there's no lie good enough. There's no lie good enough. Whoever wants to be a woman, that's the only thing they can conflict. They can turn back on. They keep like a default setting. Anyone who wants to be a woman, because there is no normal answer that they can lie about, because a woman is a goddess. A woman is the giver of life. She ushers souls into this realm. A woman is precious. And in 10 years, they're saying that 1 out of every 2 children will be born with autism. Get the fuck out of here. That is the destruction of humanity. They are doing it. I have been watching this shit. I got personal experience, and then I got 15 years of watching this shit on TV. All this news, adding up all this crazy fucking news that I have to ask, where the fuck am I? I must have died, and string theory brought me into this fucked up, crazy world. And I don't really want part of it. I don't want to be a part of this. I want to live in peace. I want everybody to live in peace. I want everybody to be happy. And you can't even do that, even though I have all the things around here that can help me have a little peace in my life. What's cycling around in my brain is the news. And I told you that was an army. You ain't seen nothing yet, I could promise you. You know those convicts that escaped out of jail, the 10 convicts? Because they had inside help and they left a message. Too easy. Exactly. Too fucking easy, because they are everywhere. This group, this violent, the minions and everything. There's a group. They're getting paid to be in your city and wait for a call. And when that call comes, they're going to go out in force and cause some chaos. There are half a dozen boys, like 14 fucking years old, attacked a black mother, and they 86'd her. Because this is what they're prepping. They're teaching the kids young, Baphomet, probably under the ground in one of those trillion-dollar cities. That didn't make the news. Why didn't that make the news? Why didn't anybody hear about that? And we're hearing this propaganda come out of that governor's mouth in Los Angeles. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Let the country fall, huh? Let the country fall. This is a free world. No, man. They've got serious fighters lined up. You see how fast they came out there? There's a pallet of bricks. Did you see the pallet of bricks? that was set up there for him. That's what Trump is going after. He's not going after just regular innocent fucking people. Don't confuse it. Just because you see some people upset, there's millions. They got millions and millions and tens of millions of people in this country from Mexico. Instead of sending aid to Mexico, instead of funding some kind of, hey, since you grow all our poppy for us and take these American citizens out for us, and so we can get all of their wealth and they can die off. Why don't we build you something down there for your people? No. Trump offered to go down there and take care of shit. Oh no, because that's their money. The drugs are their money down there. We're a sovereign country. Yep, well, I'm a sovereign entity. That didn't do me any fucking good. Been seeing this coming. So that's why I don't think my thoughts are really manipulated on that level, because other people's are being influenced by the news. And if you're watching CNN and The View, then you're going to share the opinions of those people. That Whoopi Goldberg shit, they need to grab that bitch by the neck and rip her the fuck off that stage. Oh my god. All these actors, they're actors and they're getting paid to tell you that. It's like, are you even human? Because what they're doing. Oh my god. They're gonna use Mexican people and American people to put on their fucking show. The fall of a superpower. It's only coming from the inside. You're gonna find out most of the shit's coming from California. Think about what's in California. Demons. It's Hollywood. Actors. it's like Hollywood in the streets now. Hollywood in the government. It's all a big show. Everything's planned out. They know what the agenda is. They just gotta usher the people forward into this war that they're trying to create, so that this part of humanity dies out. I can't tell what's in the camera. And that they will usher a new kind in that is more obedient. It seems like that's working. Free will is going bye-byes. I think it's already in us. This shit that's going down the tech. Because there are people, I think that's kind of drugs Elon Musk must be on, is neurotropics. Because, like, who is taking them? Who is taking neurotropics? That is tech in a pill, nanotech. They're putting little tiny machines in their blood system. This is what chemtrails are. It's in chemtrails. And that's why things can form in the fucking sky, because it's energy fields up there and it reacts to the energy. The metal is a conductor of energy, so you could program it, and that's why they're putting it in the sky. And it's gonna go in us. And we're not gonna be able to handle that shit. All these 5G, and we can't handle, our bodies can't physically handle it, our brains can't, so they're designing humans that can. That's what's going on. and I can't be a part of it. I see where it's coming from. Because if I didn't know what I know, I'd probably be on the Democratic side. Like, fuck this government and all that. But I've come across a lot of information. What number is, I don't care, just go with it. So anyway, the neurotropics, Ray Kurzweil, he's the master of nanotechnology, right? I haven't heard anything from him for a long time. He was on the stage for a minute. I see that. And he used to take over 100 neurotropical pills a day. Little machines in a pill. All day, every day, he's taking them damn things so he could link with the computer. And they're spraying this shit in the air, and people are talking about chemtrails and metals, and well, that's your zombie apocalypse is going to happen like that. We can't handle it, but it will be able to work through the brain or whatever power source it's well, the body would be the power source, I guess. I don't know, but once they turn on something, the new sun maybe, who the hell knows. But you see how you could turn on a light bulb. You can create light. Sometimes they just turn on, right? Because the electricity is in the air already. It doesn't have to come through a line or anything like that. I think that's kind of bullshit. You know, AC current, then AC current shouldn't, why is it all the way down the fucking wire? We could do that right in front of ourselves. I don't know, they want that power in the line. They want us to pay for it, that's why. Because it doesn't go anywhere. The mall, okay, DC current, it's direct current, and it just pushes, it just goes straight, right? It just pushes right through, but it'll die out. So you need a lot of power to really surge that through. And so DC didn't work. So you need AC current, alternating current. And so it's like the molecules just go, they're just charged. They're like, zzz, they're not going anywhere either. They're just bouncing off each other. So the energy's already here. It just needs to bounce off each other to make it work. Anyway, so you've seen weird things. People have been, babies holding light bulbs. You see those videos? They just hold the light bulb and it turns on. Some guy redid his bathroom and he's got the old vanity out there, the old light fixture, and he's going out like, why is this turned on? Because the light bulbs were turned on. Because the air was electrically charged. Like before a storm. So anyways, that kind of thing happened. People seeing black rings in the sky and all that shit. Let's not even talk about the orbs. Who knows? Oh, here's one all the way here. So anyways, we've got this tech in the sky and we're breathing it in. It gets in our lungs, in our blood, in our heart. It goes up to our brain. So even if we were to expire, we could become a zombie. Like the body would still work if the brain is picking up that charge. then it can still function. You've been hearing about people pronounced dead, they in their coffins, and all of a sudden they're alive. They've been testing this kind of shit out. That's where, there's a lot of people going missing. It's not where we're all going, but for the most part, there's a lot of people. I mean, they're selling body parts. So imagine if you actually have a person with a soul. Wow. Didn't you say you wanted to test for the human soul, Obama? Democrat? Deceived the public, stood up on stage laughing. And they chose Obama because of his skin color. He chose Michael because of his transgender. He deceived the entire nation. The entire world. He conked Biden in the head or something, man. I've seen images of those fake robots. Well, no, they're robot. Okay, so the robots with the high performance robots, and they're walking around, and they put Biden walking on a beach and all this stuff. They put that video up beside it, and it's like, oh my God, it's the same fucking walk. And then the one where he was stumbling up the stairs on the plane, somebody said that looked like Jim Carrey's move. It did. But you can't believe what you're seeing. People are talking about all kind of things, analyzing photos, saying people have changed. Look how young, Kim Kardashian's mother or something. Like, what the fuck? That's not real, man. That's not real. That's not her. She did not go into a rejuvenation chamber. I'm sorry. You don't get that shit like this. This is a Photoshop. It's masks. It's imposters. It's clones. I don't give a fuck, but it ain't real. So don't let your mind get twisted. And I don't believe a lot of what I see. Like reality itself, I'm kind of up there. I want to look down on the cloud. I don't want to see it with my personal experience. Like I know, like that's what shoots the pictures out, and for me to see, what do I associate this with and that with? It's my past. Is where I got all this information. I can't really forget my past completely, but it's like my past experiences. That's where I learned it all from, But I try to be above it all. I don't think about my color or my race or my gender. I'm looking down just as me, seeing what's happening in the world, and it's the Democratic leaders fucking up the show. The unicorn demon is a real thing. And I've been seeing the rainbow flag on federal buildings. This is an attempt to overpower the people of the United States and conquer this land, conquer us, after they bankrupt us and leave us so fucking broken and dumbed down, poisoned by the food, and still we keep eating it. And like, we don't see these attacks coming. I see them. I see there's a lot of attacks going on. When you see something explode or derail, I mean, come on, wake up. No such thing as accidents. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop talking, because I'm back on the fucking subject. I don't want to think about it. Because I've already let go of this reality. I'm prepared, like, all of it. I don't want my stuff, but I can't get rid of it, because then I think about where it came from. It belonged to my mother. It triggers a memory, I don't want to get rid of the stuff. it's not serving me any good. So, like, if something happened to it all, I wouldn't really give a fuck. I'd probably have a bad day, sure. But, like, I'm prepared to let it all go and move on. I don't want anchored here when I die. I want to go to a good place. And the fact that this war is about our souls and our conscious energy and what we will reincarnate in and as, because, like I said, humanity's going down. The same people that is supporting this also supported Israel. Biden stood in front of people, or someone representing a Joe Biden character, stood at a podium and said, Israel will get their money before the American people get theirs. He said that. They come first. What the fuck are you talking about with this genocide going on? So they were paying for this genocide and all these attacks on Gaza. They're paying for a war that didn't have to fucking happen in Ukraine. It didn't have to be no war. Just, it's like, let Putin fucking rule Ukraine too. He's got a fucking enormous fucking country. Give him back Ukraine. That's all. He just wants to govern it. What the fuck? All these people dying? Because they're brainwashed with that fucking rainbow shit. They use our tax-paying money to send Elmo to Saudi fucking Arabia or wherever the hell he went to teach children about transgenderism. This is bullshit. Do you think Saudi Arabia or whatever fucking countries there are, do you think they want that shit going on? But how they do it? Through Sesame Street, the same way they indoctrinated us and our children. I'm not indoctrinated. I didn't buy that shit. I don't like shit. I don't like anything. I don't like anything. I like to play outside in nature, in sand and rocks and the swimming pool behind the bushes, man, where it's nice and cold. I just sit there and open the... Never mind. But it was a cool spot. And I just sat there and played with the rocks. Which one do I like best? Because they were all so pretty. I remember that. That's weird. Okay, stop. I'm done. I went on too long. I'm sorry I didn't give you much to look at. But I'm actually surprised I got so much done on him. That I've done all of that. The tree is looking good, huh? That was good up there. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish it up today, I guess. I think I could do it. Not that many numbers. Peace out and God bless.